Hello viewers, how are you doing? Many are asking why Nnamdi Kanu is settling out of court. Some of these people are, I think they are opposers of Nnamdi Kanu, and some are from other ethnicities who are opposed to Biafra. They're asking, oh, he has soft pedal. He's settling out of court. And to them, settling out of court means he will now be on the bargaining side. He will be begging, or they will give him conditions. And to some too, who are watching and people who are IPOB adherents, some are thinking he will pander to the federal government's position, and that eagerness about the struggle will die down. And that is why some are already proposing Simon Ekpa. But you need to hear what his lawyer said regards that before you conclude. I don't want to conclude yet. Let's listen to what his lawyer said before we conclude.
So he said he disagreed with me, that Nnamdi Kanu did not send me, that I fabricated this true story. So now I came back, I visited Nnamdi Kanu. I said, the young man said, except we are out, that's when he will believe you. So, and some other issues, going also by what the court has hinted, let it not be as if we don't want peace. Then also, Nnamdi Kanu also revealed that he will not get justice in Nigerian court. Yes. I left him yesterday around after 5. He has never missed words in saying that. He said that he will never get justice in Nigerian court. 2, that if Nigerian court even granted him, release him, the federal government of Nigeria will disobey. They have done it the first one, they have done it the second one, they have done it the third one. So that he has lost confidence in Nigerian judiciary. You are asking me the reasons why he decided to go in this manner. So also the killings in the southeast is one of the things that is even breaking him down. Because he only, he has no access to radio, no telephone, no news, no newspaper, no television. So we only visit him, tell him the happenings that is going around. And the thing is really affecting him. Not even his incarceration. Because freedom, you don't get freedom on a platter of gold. Even the America you are enjoying today, UK you are enjoying today, people fought for it, people died for it, people suffered for it, even South Africa. And if you watch those freedom fighters, none of them spend anything less than 20 years. Incarceration, that one is not even bothering him. Because these are the hazard. These are the issues you see in fighting for rights. So liberty is not something that you get on a platter of gold. Then another one is also the elders, the religious leaders, the traditional rulers.
Hello, great people. Are you there? You've heard what he said. This is like from the horse's mouth. This is one of the lawyers currently working with Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, he and Mike Ejimako and maybe some others. And he had the privilege to always see Nnamdi Kanu. And look at what he said. That he visited Nnamdi Kanu. And Nnamdi Kanu has always, according to him, now in response to those who think they are just settling out of court because of weakness, like we've had several places, he's trying to say, no, this is why they are settling out of court, that he believes he wouldn't get justice. Just like Peter B had gone to court too. Peter B went to court. And it was like, oh, at the court, we will settle it because he believed he won the election. But what happened? At the end of the day, the justice system in Nigeria, I don't know whether to say it needs total overhaul. Remember the other time too, 3 justices ruled on Nnamdi Kanu matter. They acquitted him. They were transferred. It's in the news. They were transferred. They were moved out. And they brought the justice that pandered to the federal government, who now agrees and issued another judgment on that same matter so that they could hold him. So And you realize in most cases, the judiciary is helpless. Yes, they have ruled on the matter, but federal government does another thing. Severally, they have told DSS, do this, do that. DSS will still do what they want because nobody will query them. There is no other bodies that will tackle them, tell them you ought to do what you're supposed to do. In Nigeria here, the judiciary is not respected, and that is why some of the judges too are doing whatever they like. So he believes he won't get justice according to what you've heard and from this guy. Federal government will always, do whatever they like. You remember Buhari said in one of the interview, he said, if that the law should take its toll, okay, that he will respect the law. Did he respect it afterwards? So what really happened? So this guy is talking about why they opted for out-of-court settlement. And he said Nnamdi Kanu is concerned about the killings in the southeast. Of course, where Nnamdi Kanu is, and we know, even without him telling us, he will not have access to things like phone, TV, possibly. It's not an American seclusion center as we have abroad, that you have access to certain things. No, in Nigeria here, if you're in detention, you cannot have access to anything. The only people that will tell you what happens are your clients, as in the lawyers or your family who comes to visit. They will tell you, this is what is happening outside there. So each time they go to him, they tell him, this is the situation outside. There is trouble in the southeast because of your detention. There is so much fracas, uprising here and there. The security situation has heightened. They used to tell him whatever happens. And according to this lawyer, barrister, they said he is not happy. So he's not even bothered about his own detention, the incarceration whatsoever. He's not so much bothered about that. He's bothered about what is happening in Southeast because of his detention, that he's been held. He's not worried about himself. After all, according to him, he said, Nnamdi Kanu knows what he's into. The case of freedom fighting. Many people, we've had cases of people in prison many years. And that is why I did a video the other time. Some people were telling me to bring down the video. That's the same question I asked them. Now, you are doing the sit at home, which I am not here to disapprove of the sit at home, but I asked the question. You are doing the sit at home. Was it to help the struggle or just because of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Now, are you trying to say all the struggle, everything about the struggle is tied to him? Because the way things went, the moment he was kidnapped from Kenya and brought to Nigeria and in DSS custody, the way things went, it was as if everything is tied to him, that until he's out, they cannot move on. That is what actually happened. But in the video, I was trying to say, in a case of the struggle, once you have volunteered yourself, what happens is that you take whatever you see. That is how it goes. Most freedom fighters, it's not freedom fighting is not a bed of roses. It's not beans and bread. It involves this detention and the rest of them. Mandela was 20-something years in prison. So, according to this legal representative of Nnamdi Kanu, he said Nnamdi Kanu does not so much bother about himself, the incarceration there. He was bothered about what is happening in Southeast. That is his major problem. And that is why he believes, okay, let me settle so that the people who are doing whatever they are doing in the name of sit at home and other things to press for my release will calm down. And truly, the fact has always been that the security situation in Southeast was compounded the moment Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, was kidnapped. And I believe, just like I used to say in other videos, 60% to 70% of this problem will be solved if he's released, because he will speak and they will listen. I don't say complete restoration of calm, but at least to an extent. Yes, they will listen to him. Even Simon Ekpa, who is mainly, though, like I said in another video, he may not be totally in control, but he's mainly behind the seat at home. He would listen. I think so. I'm feeling he will listen. And if you've heard from the lips of several IPOB members, many of them who are from the DOS side too, who believes in the sit at home, they said, once Nnamdi Kanu is out, the sit at home automatically suspend itself. So what do you think, viewers? Add your comment. We need your comment. Please share this video widely. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't. Bye-bye for now.